Yeah, I'm really back. I'm sorry for the really long wait, but the last 4 weeks of school were just, they were ridiculous. So, the verse I'm doing today is actually a verse that I got from a class in school because we were covering the Bible. We were covering Christianity. Hang on a second, I gotta fix my Bible here. It's falling down. I'm sorry for the poor camera work here. Alright, so the verse is 1 Peter 3:13 through 15, and it says, "Who is going to harm you if you are eager to do good? But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear their threats, do not be frightened. But in your hearts revere Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect." Now, when someone says, "Hey, you believe in Jesus?" And if they say, "Hey, why do you believe in Jesus?" You're doing the right thing by believing in Jesus. Don't feel like they can harm you because of this. If you do have to suffer for giving the answer, "Yes, I do believe in Jesus," you are going to be blessed because of it, because the Bible just told you so. Now, verse 14 talks about, "Do not be afraid by their threats." They can't hurt you because you have Jesus. Now, I noticed something while looking at this verse. These verses tie in really well to the song "Voice of Truth" by Casting Crowns. So, when the verses 13 and 14 are talking about all this persecution and how you're probably going to be harmed because of believing in Jesus, but see, the Voice of Truth tells you a different story. It tells you that Jesus Christ is Lord. Now, if you ever heard the song, you know how he talks about standing before a giant with just a sling and a stone, and standing on a boat facing Jesus who is across the water, and you have to step out onto the water. Those are what those lyrics talk about. Think of persecution, which is what these verses are talking about. Think of persecution as the giant that you have to face in life, and you don't really have much of anything to defend yourself against it. And so, it tells you that the Voice of Truth tells you that Jesus Christ is Lord, and how you should always think, these people can't hurt me, this persecution cannot hurt me, because Jesus Christ is Lord. He protects me. He's on my side. That was 1 Peter 3:13 through 15.